Alright, so welcome to another Classic DE. This is round one. I'm paired up against the thewoof2, and I'm assuming he's probably playing Affinity, which means he'll probably crush me in the first game, but I can bring in the hate in games 2 and 3 and hopefully take this one. So, let's see. This hand's is not great, but it's not terrible either. I have Force and I have Trigon. And Trigon might be a little late, but I don't think I'm gonna get much better, so I'm going to keep this. Alright, he opens up with a tomb instead of a shop, so that's at least one decent sign. So, yeah, we're definitely countering that, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna play Misty and pass that turn. So, let's see. I think I'm not going to force this. I might regret that, but... Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to force that. That would be a sad use of a force. So he's definitely got a bit of a clock on me. We're pretty much putting all of our eggs into the Trigon basket here. And even then, Trigon might be a little bit too late. But we'll see. So, let's see, I'm gonna go down to 13, plus I'm gonna have to crack these. Yeah, it's gonna have to get countered. I'm gonna have to pitch my Trigon to do it. Could possibly draw something off the top, though. Alright, I have a green sun zenith. That's something. Of course, I'm gonna have to play a land here, and it's gonna get wasted next turn. So I think we are gonna green sun zenith. I'm not sure what we're gonna green sun zenith for, but I feel like we have to do something in this next turn, or we're gonna get pretty crushed. I'm thinking about going for maybe Tarmogoyf. I suppose Kasali is another possibility, but I think Tarmogoyf's probably the best at this junction. You can at least block. I can't really do anything about that Frog Knight now, but I can at least block a Mem Knight. He's not gonna go there. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much good game. Not too unexpected for the first game, but luckily we've got some tools on our sideboard that we can use. I forgot, did he go first? Yes, he did. So we're not going to side out days. What are we going to side out? I feel like Edric's probably not that great. Deathrite's probably not that great. Is that great? Probably not. So Kataki and Serenity are the stuff we're bringing in. And what's the last cut we want to make? I think I'll cut one Med Mage. Alright. Yes, we'd like to play first. This isn't a great hand. I think we really need some hate, so we're gonna mull. This one's slightly better. I think we're gonna keep it. Ugh. Alright, well, the skull clamp was not particularly fortuitous, but I feel like it could have been worse. Oh, sweet. Alright, so that was a very good draw for us. So I'm going to fetch up a drop, and I'm going to play Serenity. And then next turn we can play Trigon. Alright, he's probably going to do some skull clamping. So I'm actually probably going to lead with Wasteland, play Kasali, and if I need to use that to deal with any of his stuff, I will. And then I'll play Trigon the next turn, I think. So let's do that. That obviously complicates things a little, but I didn't know if I wanted to sacrifice my Trigon just to deal with that. I think this will seal up the game though. I feel like this is a pretty good position to be in. We've got Katakia and we've got Force of Will backup, so. And he only has one land as far as I can. Well, he's probably got another one in his hand. Chances are pretty good. Probably just thinking about what he needs to do. Alright, soaring. It's okay. Factory. That is not okay, however, so we're going to force this. Now we've got a med mage. I'm trying to think of what the thing I really don't want to see him land is. I think it's lodestone probably. Although I could be wrong. I feel like lodestone's a pretty good choice. Oh no, dismember, that's what I don't want him to do. Because in the worst case scenario, I could just use Kasali to get rid of a lodestone. So we're going to name Dismember with this to protect our Kataki. Assuming I can actually get to it. There it is. Alright. Okay, Ravager. So play Hierarch. Might double block it, but I'm probably okay with that trade. And didn't think about that trade though. That sucks a little bit, but yeah. I still think this is pretty favorable. Ugh. That, however, is not. Okay, Steel Overseer. So that factory is gonna be really annoying. Be nice if I could draw a wasteland right here. Or a trigon, that'd be really nice too. Although, I need another land as well. Well, it's a start, I guess. Another thing that would be good would be a path to exile. Sweet! And I'm just gonna bait with Kataki since I have another one in my hand. See if I can get him to trade that Overseer for it. Alright. Assuming he did that mainly so we could chump block. That being said, I don't think I care enough. That is annoying though. Man, he's definitely living on the edge, going down to 2. Alright, Ravager. Tangle Water, that's annoying, but I can survive that, I think. If I attack with this, what's the worst thing you can do? I'd honestly really rather get rid of a skull clamp or a tangle wire. Even if he does sack it to kill my mid mage, I don't think I care. He can't really use dismember at this point anyway. So mage is pretty much just a vanilla 2/2. Alright, he's just gonna chump, it looks like. Okay, maybe not. To say, I don't feel bad about that trade because I got rid of his tangle wire, and I really, and I'm assuming probably also a skull clamp because I don't know why you'd sack one but not sack the other. Yeah. I am perfectly okay with that trade. Maybe there's some, trick he's got up his sleeve that will make me regret that, but alright, so it looks like we managed to take that one. So, yeah, I think that's probably a fairly decent sideboard plan. Although, I do kind of want to see if I can smuggle Edric in there. Maybe instead of a meddling mage. Alright, let's try this. Maybe I should have taken some of these dazes out. Maybe I want Edric instead of it. You want meddling mage. Because I'm on the play now. Let's do this. Alright. Is this a good hand? It does have brainstorm in it. And it does have a strip mine. I'll keep it. Maybe I'll regret that, but we'll see. So, yeah. We've already got a bunch of fun. Alright, let's start by strip mining this. Ended up being a good play because it doesn't look like he has any more lands. And I drew a wasteland. So I'm going to take a few hits, but I think that's okay. Alright. Another Memnite. So we're going to brainstorm, see what we get. Apparently those dazes didn't come out, but that's okay. So let's put, what do I want to put back? A lot of this stuff is actually pretty good. I think I'm going to put days back. Maybe I'll put the, no, I don't want to put the chop back because I want to, well actually I'm going to draw the chop, so that's okay. Alright. So, how do I want to do this? I think I don't want to draw the days, so do this. And we'll play Kasali Pride Mage. Ugh, okay. That was unfortunate. That being said, I can waste that cradle. But he's probably gonna skull clamp a bit. So I think the goal is waste the cradle, plow the revoker, and kill that skull clamp with my pride mage. I guess I could have forced that revoker, but I don't feel like it's that big of an issue. I'd rather save it for something big like a lodestone or something. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but alright, let's get rid of that. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape here, I think, hopefully. So let's get Trigon down. And I think I might just keep Pride Mage back to block. Alright. So I'm gonna blow up his Ravager just so he can't sack crap to it. Kinda surprised he decided to sack his skull clamp there. So yeah, I think he's probably in trouble here. So looks like we managed to pull that one out against a pretty good opponent. So that gives me a little bit of hope for for this daily event. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in round 2.